Ballarat is one of the most precisely constructed model cities ever built. It was made as part of HBO's new on-air look and is one of over 60 visual elements that were combined to create HBO's new program opens. This film is a peek behind the scenes at how this new look was achieved. When HBO decided to create an opening to introduce our exciting new programming, we didn't want just a sign. We wanted to communicate to the viewers that when they turned on HBO, they were tuning in an entertainment center. It all began with an idea at Liberty Studios in New York.
We had to come up with a concept that would be unique, that it would look unlike anything else on cable or on network television. I took the viewer and put him in a home environment, and he turns on his television set, and the camera slowly pulls back and goes out his window, and magically we start this tour and flight as we swoop down through a city.
Well, the thing was that the shoot that they're trying to do, they couldn't do it with an actual city. They couldn't run down the middle of a city with a helicopter or shoot it out of a plane or what have you. So the effect they were trying to get, they had to have a city built, a model city. We started off by building a cardboard mock-up, and we marked off on the buildings detail or areas that we felt we would see. From there, we actually architected the building, and we built it up from that.
6 craftsmen worked for over 3 months to create nearly 100 unique buildings for HBO's city. The models were all handcrafted with painstaking accuracy. First, they were shaped and molded. They were painted to look weather-beaten, and finally detailed with incredible accuracy.
Pay a little closer attention to detail. All the things you're taking for granted are just as important as what you see.
You really don't know how much detail to put into something like this. But a lot of people take things for granted when they walk down the street or look into a storefront or what have you. But if there's something missing, you know something's missing, but you don't know what it is. So you put as much detail in it so the eye picks up every little thing.
There's a working light bulb in every room, in every building, and headlights in the cars and buses.
Foliage, there are hundreds and hundreds of trees, all handmade, all different sizes and shapes.
The model was carefully covered with a tarp so an artist could paint the 16-foot-tall cyclorama that creates the illusion of twilight.
The length of the model is 30 feet long, and it's actually broken up into thirds: your city, your suburbs, and your country.
This would be a great place to have children come because it's fascinating. It's better than going to Toyland on Christmas time because this place is just filled with toys of one kind or another.
I like the way we really went into the sculpture on the buildings. We researched that a lot. We tried to see the architecture that's found in many of the cities, and most of it's Victorian. That's where we really excelled in, finding the detail in the stone carvings on the buildings. We threw a few extras in, seeing if people would spot them. We put a few bums on the street, a few hookers on the corner. Those little things like our calling card, little things that we wanted to add to the monotony of the 3 months of building this thing.
While some workers were building HBO City, others were constructing the letters that formed the HBO logo. These letters are